In this video, I am going to solve this problem involving geometry, in particular involving triangle. We are given the following. We have a right triangle, which means one of the angles is 90 degrees. In that right triangle, one of the two smaller angles is 7 degrees less than twice the other, and we need to find the angles. Let's draw a diagram which I did here, and let's call this angle X. This one I'm going to call X, and this one I'm going to call Y. This is an arbitrary labeling. It doesn't matter which way you label it. So one thing we need to keep in mind is this. This is a right triangle. This angle is 90 degrees. And we know that sum of the interior angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So if this angle is 90 degrees, the other two angles must add up to 90 degrees. So we will have X plus Y is equal to 90. Now from the given condition we will get another equation. We have an equation with two variables, so to solve it uniquely we need two equations. So let's say one of the two smaller angles is, let's say X is, meaning what? X is equal to, one of the two smaller angles is 7 degrees less, meaning we need to subtract 7 degrees less than what? Twice the other angle, that means twice the y, that means 2y minus 7. So you need to write X is equal to 2y minus 7. A very typical mistake students make is the following. They would write X is equal to 7 minus 2y. That's not what you mean. You mean just the opposite. X is 7 less. That means you take away 7 from something. And what is that something? 7 less than something, which is 2y. So this is the correct one and this is the wrong one. So we have two equations and two unknowns. We can just solve it as it is. The equations are basically screaming for substitution method. I have in the second equation X is equal to 2y minus 7. That means it is already solved for X. All I am going to do, I am going to take this and plug it into the other equation. So X plus Y is equal to 90, and my X is, by the way, 2y minus 7. 2y minus 7 plus y is equal to 90. 2y plus y is 3y minus 7 is equal to 90. Then I add 7 to both sides. Add 7. That's gonna give me 3y on the left hand side. Negative 7, positive 7 cancel out. That gives me 97. On the right hand side, 90 plus 7, 97. Now if I divide both sides by 3, then I get the following, divided by 3. So y is equal to 97 over 3 degrees. So I'm just going to leave it as a fraction. Now to find x, I can just take this value and plug it into either this equation or that equation, but I'm going to just apply it to the second equation. So x is equal to 2 times y, that means 2 times 97 over 3 minus 7, which by the way is going to be 194 over 3, because 2 times 97 is 194, then minus 7. Now I've got to make the denominator same for both of these, so I'm going to multiply 7 by 3 and divide 7 by 3. Now I will have x is equal to 194 over 3 minus 7 times 3 is 21 over 3, which is 194 minus 21 over 3. That is equal to 173 over 3, and I'm just going to leave it as a fraction as well. X is equal to 173 over 3. So we have x is equal to 173 over 3 degrees, and y is equal to 97 over 3. If you add these two numbers, you should get 90 degrees. because x plus y is 90. Assuming that we haven't made any mistakes, that should be the answer. That's how you do a problem like this. Couple of things I kind of want to touch on here, even though they are not related to each other. So let's say x and y are two angles. They are supplementary, meaning that x plus y is equal to 180. They are complementary, means x plus y is equal to 90 degrees. So these are two definitions. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.